Hello?
Ho, the things that you've lied about, even pertaining to your mom, you don't want them out, okay? Now, since you think it's funny to speak...
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It is Cosmo Star. Today we are going to go on an adventure. We're gonna go look at things on Reddit. Am I the asshole? Yes, I did say asshole on camera, and I said it again. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. Don't forget to hit that like button, just share, and also subscribe for more videos to come. So, you know, I'm always here. Your bestie. Mwah. So basically, we're just determining if they are the asshole or they're not the asshole. I'll try my best to see if I understand what's going on, if there's more detail. It's just a lot of reading on this computer while filming, so, you know, my bad if I'm like stuttering or anything like that. I'll do my best to edit. Okay, let's get into it. AITA for yelling at my friends and leaving dinner after they all made fun of me and gave me a gay intervention. I, 21 female, went out to dinner with 5 friends, 1 guy, 4 girls. For content, I look very masculine, short hair, deep voice, no makeup, masculine style, etc. Sometimes I get mistaken for a man. Usually if it's by someone I never gonna see again, cashier, waiter, I don't usually care to correct them. My friends and I were having dinner at a fancy place and the waiter came to our table and he mistook me for a man. One of my friends responds, "Oh, she's not a man, she's just a lesbian." Everyone laughs and the waiter apologized. After he left, I asked my friend, "Why did you say that?" I have never said or indicated in any way that I'm a lesbian because I'm not. I never had a boyfriend, but that's because I'm not interested in a romantic relationship, but we have talked about male celebrities we find attractive. I thought I was clear I was straight. My friend rolled her eyes at my question and said, "Oh, come on, we all know you're a lesbian." I was shocked. More friends jumped in and said, "Yeah, you don't have to lie to us." I wasn't lying. They started making jokes about me dressing like a lesbian, hiding my sexuality, being in a closet, in a glass closet. Everyone knows. It's 2025, no one cares, etc. It all seemed like it wasn't a joke and they actually believed it. One of my friends, Eva, even joked, "You were obviously in love with lines." I showed genuine shock at this remark, and she reassured me, "It's okay, we all don't mind if you're gay." Line was an on-off childhood friend of mine, and our relationship ended badly a few months ago. I was very upset by it, and he confided in my friends. I never thought they would use it against me. I told him firmly that I'm not a lesbian, this isn't funny, and I was not in love with lines. Once they saw I was being serious about this, their tone and attitude became less jokey. They started lecturing me on self-acceptance, being in denial, internalized homophobia. I'm not homophobic. Don't know how to say that word. Compulsory heterosexuality, etc. It was some sort of gay intervention. I found it absolutely ridiculous. I yelled at them for being bad friends because I couldn't even dress how I want or talk to them about my troubles, and I left the restaurant. It's the morning after and I have serious regret. I don't know what to say to them and what to do. Am I the asshole? Yeah, that's terrible, honestly. I feel bad for them. Like, that's not a way to treat your friends like that. Especially if they're like serious and you know them for a while and like they told you that they were straight. That and like just them doing that, that's so disrespectful, honestly. Like, I would just be like, you know, You guys are not the real ones, because I told you, and like you made a whole thing about it, and like you didn't take me seriously. Like you thought I was lying to you guys. So you know, this is on you. Like don't get mad that I'm mad at you guys because you just told me all this stuff and this is so ridiculous and stuff like that. Like, but they're definitely not the asshole in this situation, because like, yeah, that's just bullying at that point. And like, I would literally leave that restaurant and never talk to those people again.
You want to know what? No, I am gonna leave.
AITA for avoiding my mom after she told me to suck it up when I broke my fingers.
Oh!
Okay. I was at the gym where a heavy weight fell onto 3 of my fingers on my left hand. I was in such severe pain that I thought I was going to pass out. While sobbing, I called my mom as I am at college far away from home. I told her that I thought I broke my fingers and I wanted to go to urgent care. My mom has never been epidemic, responded emotionally, for physical injuries and mental health issues. When she heard me, she told me to suck it up and rest. I figured I would wait for a while. Who knows? She could be right. Edit. I feel I should mention that my fingers did not look deformed, so other than the bruising and swelling, I was unsure if they were broken or not. While waiting, my roommate came home and saw the state I was in. She took one look at my hand and assured me that I had to go to the urgent care. I didn't want to betray my mom because she always said never to go to the ER or urgent care due to our terrible insurance. However, I went and researched the cost of an out-of-pocket x-ray at the nearest urgent care, and it was only $200, which I was willing to pay. I told my mom this, and she said, "You better hope your fingers are broken, or else I'm not helping you pay for anything." So I was under a weird circumstance where I hope my fingers were broken for the sake of saying "I told you so" to my mom. I finally went to urgent care and got an x-ray. They confirmed both my pointer and middle fingers were broken, and I may need surgery if not healed properly. When I called my mom back later that day and told her the news, she basically laughed and told me,
Oh my God.
and told me I should be glad that they were broken. 3 weeks have gone by and I have not spoken to her since. She texted me and asked for updates on my fingers, but I feel conflicted on why she's suddenly acting like she cares when she clearly didn't in the first place. She also not someone you can easily share your feelings with, so I'm not sure how to go about our next conversation. Should I just ignore it or should I try to bring it up with her? Edit. I was not expecting the overflow of, not the end. Okay. Overacting, she just wants to check up on me. Okay. So definitely not the asshole. Obviously it says that their mom has never showed emotions over situations in the past. So I'm not saying that's on them, but like they should have known. But besides that, that's a horrible response and relationship with that person, with their mom. Why even say that? I don't want to do too much, but like the mother is supposed to be caring. The person is being legit and saying that I think I might have broken my fingers. You know, you're supposed to show at least emotion of like, oh, maybe you should check them out, or you should check the ER or something, because you know that those things can happen. Laughing, saying that, oh, hopefully your fingers are actually broken, that's just very, no, it's a no for me, for mother. Like, mother was not very mothering, so we're definitely not the asshole. The mom is, for sure, because you're doing too much, mother. You need to be put down. AITA for refusing to pay in full for a meal someone else took home. I, 20 female, went out for dinner with a friend, 20 female, and her boyfriend, 20 male. By accident, I ordered a dish that I couldn't eat. This was my fault. When it came time to grab my bill, my friend and her boyfriend asked if they could take my meal, which was barely touched. I said sure, since I wasn't going to eat it and it would be a waste otherwise.
My goodness! It already stink! Oh my! What the
A couple days later, her boyfriend reached out asking me to pay for my portion, which was included the food they brought home. This caught me by surprise since, again, they were the ones who ended up eating it all and felt like being asked to pay for a part of their meal. If they haven't done that, I would have paid in full since it was my mistake for ordering the dish. I explained this to him and asked if they could recalculate the total. Her boyfriend said he understood and gave me the new split, which ended up being $20 or less. I paid the remaining $10, but it seems like afterwards they weren't very happy and have since refused to hang out. This is the first time something like this has happened, and there has been times where I have covered the meal without really caring if I got the money back just because I wanted to hang out. Since we were already growing distant in our relationship, I kind of just let it be. When I brought up in passing today, and a different friend said she disagreed with my actions and claimed that they were helping me by not wasting my food. To be honest, I still don't really see how this was helping me. Either way, I wasn't eating it. I also think that taking the food was a choice they made that they should be accountable for. Again, if they didn't take the food, I would have paid for it. This feels like if someone ate your food and still asked you to pay for it, it's not something I would do or anyone else, and I don't think it was any wrong of me to voice my objection, considering how the boyfriend even said he understood. That being said, I feel bad how the relationship fell apart over some dollars. Am I the asshole? Should I just have paid in full meal? Okay, this is their edit. Thank you all for your perspective. To be honest, it hasn't changed mine. Some points being touched as the adjectives irritate me, so I'm just writing this and locking off. This isn't a black and white situation where I ordered food and demanded someone else to pay for it just because I didn't want to pay. It was a request I made for fairness only because they ate the entire dish. If the situation where they ate all of it at the restaurant because they saw that I wasn't going to touch it, it would have been a change in the situation somehow. Because the end result is the same, and I don't believe most people would have been okay with it. Okay. They just added so much into the am I the asshole thing. I'm kind of I'm not saying on the side of her, but so you got free food, but you're asking for money as well. Is that what I'm hearing? I'm not sure. So I'm gonna look in the comments. It says, you're the asshole. You ordered the dinner and made it a choice not to eat it. The reason why does not matter. You could have asked to take it home to give it to someone else. You didn't do that, so presumptuously the food would have gone to waste. Your friend is simply not wasting food that you didn't want. You order it, you pay for it. I need an expert. Hold on. Okay guys, since I have talked to Sherlock, basically they are the asshole. They are the asshole. Because the couple basically paid for the food for them, and they were like, you know, you could just basically, I don't really want it, but like, you know, I don't know if I'm gonna deal with it. Like, I don't know. They were just complaining. So like, yeah, you have to pay for it because the couple paid for your food. If it was in a different scenario where you paid for your own food and you didn't like it, that's on you. But overall, this is still on you because you refuse to pay for their food that they pay for you. Period! So, yes, you are an asshole. And like, if you didn't like the food, get another dish. Get another food. Get something else. I don't understand why you're complaining.
Oh, whoever that is, you need to let him go. Y'all heard these
You just made yourself suffer for a meal that you did not like, and you were like, yeah, I don't want to pay for this because I didn't like this. When you did not pay for it in the first place, they did. So, next, AITA for telling my husband to clean up the dishes at a host's house. We were at a low-key dinner party at a friend's house, and when it's time to leave, my husband asked if the host if we can do anything to help. I'm already cleaning dishes off the table, and so I say he can help with the dishes. After we leave, he's furious. I answered on behalf of the host. He said it made him look dumb and controlling. Am I the asshole? Okay, so why are we cleaning dishes? Why are we cleaning dishes? Why are we cleaning dishes?
You did this for what? Why not? Why? Why not?
You already cleaned up your dish by eating. Why are we cleaning the dish? Like, no. You are the asshole. Because you should listen to what the host and not assume, like, oh, I should definitely clean my dish. I'm looking at the comments now. When I host, I always put a stop to the aggressive plate cleaners. I do not want my guests washing dishes and effing around in my kitchen. Some people just won't take no thank you for an answer and just keep aggressively trying to clean up. I will match their aggression and keep insisting that they stop. Yeah, because why are we cleaning dishes? We shouldn't be cleaning dishes. Stop. Stop it!
Stop! Stop it! Stop it! Stop! Stop! What are you doing?
This is not at your house. Stop cleaning dishes. Am I that asshole? I need to say AITA for telling my mother-in-law she can't criticize my parenting in front of my kid. I, 30 female, have been married to my husband, Clarion, 34 male, for 4 years, and we have one son together, 3. My mother-in-law, Christine, is one of those people who doesn't seem to have grown out of the mentality that their son, in fact, is a grown man with a family of his own and can be very overbearing at times, but known for the most part that she seems well. She was very vocal through my pregnancy about what should I do and everything, etc. And a lot of it was valuable at first, vulnerable as first-time parents. But since our son has been born, she's been very hands-on. Carrie-Anne has previously spoken to her about coming over too often. He knows I prefer him to leave her to him, LOL. But she doesn't seem to have taken much of the hints. Right now, she enjoys popping over sometimes twice a week. A few days ago, we were at a family's gathering when my son threw a tantrum because he lost his favorite teddy. I was handling it calmly and found a toy, but my mother-in-law stepped in and started criticizing my approach in front of everyone. She told me that I was being too lenient and that my son would grow up spoiled if I didn't discipline him properly. This seemed utterly ridiculous to me, considering that this is not the only time. Let me read that again. This seemed utterly ridiculous to me, considering that not only is it mine and my husband's decision how we parent our son, but he's 3 years old and lost his teddy. There's not much to discipline him for. I was embarrassed and frustrated because it was in front of our bunch of family members, but I pulled her aside later and asked her directly if she could take a step back from trying to control both my marriage. Oh! And parenting. She got very frustrated with me and started telling me that I need to be more patient. Real change of tune where Christine thought I needed to be more strict and direct, and that she was clearly only trying to help. I understand that she probably is acting with the best of her intentions, but it's starting to get too much. Part of me can't help but feel like she is treating mine and carrying son as sort of a second son of her own. But on the other hand, I understand that she's likely just trying to guide in the right direction. I'm not sure. Am I the asshole? First of all, let's look at the big picture. The child, right, lost a teddy bear and threw a tantrum. She found the teddy, right, and then the child was okay, right. It seems that the situation was already solved and like there was nothing else, like nothing has happened, like it wasn't that stressful. But like this mother like is getting into their business of parenting clearly and like stating that you need to step it up, or you need to, you're being too gentle on the kid. And like the kid was already fine after because the teddy bear was already found. So like I think it's very much over parenting. And clearly, I have seen this before.
And
I know a lot of things, but I don't know about that. I'm not sure why.
Clearly, and I know how it feels. Now, obviously, I'm not a parent, but I know how like the overbearing of overparenting on a child can be very overwhelming. And yes, the mom is very much slow because she clearly needs to know her boundaries and needs to know where her place is. So like she already I guess she already has already kids. Why do you need more? Because you don't. So stop acting like you need to be another parent of another child. Period. They're definitely not the no. Okay, this is the last one, y'all. Woo! Stop smiling. Am I the whole? Bought my girlfriend flowers bouquet and she didn't like it. I don't know how to feel. I gave my girlfriend a bouquet of flowers with sunflower and some daisies on the inside. I assume they were daisies, but I'm not sure. She says that the bouquet looks like funeral flowers and says that she just needs an angle so it could be postable on her social media. I argued it's not ugly and it looks very beautiful. I tried to pick the best bouquet I can afford, and this hurts my feelings. I told her that she kind of ruined my day. Okay. So definitely not the asshole, because you were just doing a kind gesture. You were just doing because you love your girlfriend. I get it, Hey, I get it too, Ew! I would definitely give my partner some flowers, But it doesn't say, she didn't say like, oh, I'm allergic, or oh, I'm, you know, my allergies, or, you know, whatever. She just said that it looks ugly, and like, I mean, it looks like funeral flowers. Okay, you could have just said that, well, I don't like flowers or whatnot. Like, that was not a good excuse. That's just rude. Okay, if you're in a relationship, like, saying that, oh, it looks like funeral flowers, and you know damn well it just has, there's just flowers that look beautiful. But the thing is like, it looks like funeral flowers, but you want to take a picture of it and put it on your Insta or social media? Like, what is going on there? What's going on? What is going on? Oh, sorry to that person. You know, that's your babe. That's your partner. You know them so well. You know, you know them and you love them. That's the most important part. You love them, so you did a nice gesture. You know, that's just uncalled for. So that you're definitely not the. But anyways, guys, that will be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please leave a like. Comment down below what your thoughts on these posts. And don't forget, if you're new, please subscribe so that you can see more videos of me. It is Cosmo Star, and I'll see you next time.